record to computer. All
Oh,
right.
there's a
Thank you so
recording.
much. Yes. Thank you so much, Tressa, for meeting with me. So you're using the repair set.
Right. Yes.
Loving the results, but starting to see some more dark spots come through from 20 years ago when we like to lather up with baby oil, and then when you were in Montana and Arizona and even in Oregon, just even
Right.
using sunscreen, having that. Okay.
I just spend a lot of time outside.
Yeah. Yep. And rightfully so that you're teaching Briley now to make sure to sunscreen where we didn't before. I mean,
Right.
I
Including
skipped.
your ears.
Yes. Oh, that's actually a lot of times where the
Yeah, skin
cancer
cancer
is,
and so on. Yeah.
yeah, is pulled from, is right on the ears. I forget about my ears a lot, actually. Oops. Even me.
Stop doing that. There's not much ear for them to take.
No, no, there's really not. And then it might look kind of funny. No.
Yeah. Just little.
Okay, so I have some awesome things that I would recommend to add to what you're currently doing, because what you're currently doing has 26 benefits and it's really reversing, but it's not reversing enough for the damage that we caused ourselves all those years ago.
Right.
Um, that's why I love that, I think we were 30 when we came out with the repair set and I started using it.
Yeah. I
And
started, what? I'm 45 years old now. And I think I started using it when I was 35.
yeah, yep. So I was just a little bit ahead of you with that, but people were like, "Oh, it's for when we first came out with it, they said this set's for the older when you're 40." I love that 18 to 20-year-olds are starting to use it now. Like they're like, "No, we're just going to keep all this away," you know.
Well, and they should be using it.
E-
Absolutely.
Exactly. So, but in addition to those things, there is a couple of things that I would highly recommend for just those things. The very first one, so I don't know, you've seen it in the catalog. This is our Derma cosmetic line. So this is like what you would go to a
I
dermatologist and
have
get.
seen it in the catalog. I've looked at it a couple different times, but I just
Yeah.
hadn't taken
Well,
that
it
leap.
can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of choices
Yeah.
and they all do different things. And I mean, yes, you could benefit from all of them, but that's not what I want to talk about today. Like there's benefits to each and every one. But the ones that I want to share today is the retinol zero point 0.3.
Right.
So we had retinol before. It was the zero point 0.5 and it came with a calming milk and there was this whole elaborate like phase in, and it was kind of a little overwhelming. So this is zero point 0.3 is um, uh, light enough that you can do it every single day, like sensitive enough for your skin to not break out, not have big problems. So
That's
this stuff
probably
is,
something we should mention is I have, even though I'm dark skinned and I have fairly dark pigments, I have excruciatingly sensitive skin. Like I'm allergic to like everything.
yes. So I have never had a problem with anybody with this. Um, Now, when we had the zero point 0.5, I did have some girls that was like, it was too much. They used a lot of the calming milk and they couldn't stop using the calming milk after the retinization period. There's no retinization period for this one. So this one is gentle enough for every single day. You put it on at nighttime before your moisturizer. So after you've done everything else, you use this one and then you do your moisturizer. This is going to help not just with the dark spots, but it's going to help with the blotchiness, the extra wrinkles, our 11s, and our sun damage across our forehead from not having bangs. I gave myself bangs a few months ago trying to cover up some of those, and I don't like them. I'm like, yep, going back
I
to
love bangs. I've got these suckers. I
no,
just have
I
them because
love
I
that
have a
style.
landing pad for a forehead.
I love that length. I'm not one to like them straight across here.
Right.
Yeah, because then
Mine are
I'm
very, very
constantly,
much curtain bangs because my
yes,
hair is almost, as you already know, it's almost waist length.
yeah.
And I needed something to like break it up.
Break it up. Yep. Yeah. I went in and had her do this. And I'm like, I don't want it framed to my face, but I want it softened. And so she's given me a little bit of wispiness to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yes.
Yeah, because
So,
like with that, but I also remember I have the rosacea spots. I have a couple of little rosacea spots
mhm.
and just sun damage from being outside. I do wear a baseball cap. I love it when people are like, "Yeah, but I wear a baseball cap, it'll be fine." And I'm always like, I wear visors and baseball caps and cowboy hats religiously.
Yeah.
And these are, but these are all literally eyes down. But I do have like one sunspot that'll pop up here if I'm not careful and I'm not taking care of everything. And
Yep.
then these ones are a lot more, I don't know if you can see kind of like
I
not the
can't
perfect.
really see them in the camera, but
Yeah, there's in this area right here, I have some dark spots coming
I can
in.
see a couple right there. I can't see them
Yeah.
down on your neckline. Yep.
And then like the rosacea is here, but
Yeah.
like in that area, and it's super obnoxious.
Yes. So this stuff is phenomenal. Um, Another one, this may even help with your rosacea, but really, this one, and this wasn't one I was going to tell you about, but this is our Barrier Restore 113. Um, so it's one part. I have my little cheater sheet here. I just have to grab it because I'd put it away. Even me, after 23 years, does not remember
Right.
everything. One
Cheater sheets
part
are
fatty
good.
acids, one part ceramides, and 3 parts cholesterol, which sounded crazy when they first did it.
But
But
cholesterol's a filler.
yes, well, and actually, so what they said for this one is if you imagine bricks, building a house, this is the mortar that's holding that all together. And so your skin cells would be the bricks, and this is the mortar that's going in between so that things can't get in and pass into our skin. So that is a phenomenal one you can use morning and night. But the other one that I just like have learned a little bit more about, this is our ferulic plus niacinamide brightener. Um, and I don't know, you know a lot of different ingredients and stuff, but ferulic actually will dive into your pores and stop our skin cells from continuing to pull damage. The niacinamide decreases the skin discoloration that we already have. And then this has our navy bean extract that Mary Kay patented, which is going to help with that redness too. So,
Oh,
like the
okay.
charcoal mask has the navy bean in it. And this stuff, so it's got it in this little dropper, and you just literally like put a drop. I don't know how
Got
well
like
you
a
can.
little tiny drop.
Yeah, and then I mean, that will do my entire. I probably use 2 or 3 across my whole face. Of course, not forgetting your décolleté.
Right.
Like, yep. And so there is 4 different of our little clinical solution boosters. You're not supposed to use them all together. Now, I do have friends that are like, it's not fair. Mary Kay gave us, this ability to feel like scientists and then said, oh, but choose two. So you can always do, this is our HA plus ceramide hydrator. So I do this one every day because this one is giving me like 1,000 times its weight in water. So
Oh, okay.
when I'm doing this, it's hydrating from the outside in while I am drinking my water, hydrating from the inside out. And then, like using the barrier restore, it's really given that lock that things can't pass through. But for the skin discoloration, if I was going to say anything, it'd be these two first off. So, yeah,
Oh,
in a nutshell. And then, of course, your sunscreen that you're already doing because it's in your uh, daytime moisturizer. You're using your CC cream, and
yep.
it doesn't add the extra, but it does give you another layer of sunscreen. So,
Right. Yeah. Especially since we found out that some sunscreens can strip paint, so that's fun.
yeah. So we have, I don't have it. Actually, I might have it right here. I don't know that you've ever tried our mineral sunscreen.
I haven't. No, you were going to send it to me and then I got busy.
Yeah. So this mineral sunscreen, I've never actually tried it, but I've got friends who say this is like safe enough for babies
Oh,
versus
hey.
like our big bottle of the SPF 50. Of course, I wouldn't put on Stetson, but this I could put on Stetson. Like this is good for everybody because it's mineral based. It doesn't have the chemicals. So,
Okay.
yeah. But
I
anyways,
can definitely test those out because if someone's going to burn.
it's going to be you.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Yes, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to stop our recording.
Okay.
Thank you very much for being